Good day. It's your girl, the auntie you never knew you needed, and I'm back. I took a little week off because I took myself together, but here I am, back in the better. So today, I wanted to again let you guys into my life a little bit and just kind of let you know what I've learned from being a nanny. So recently, I became a nanny in January, and I love being with the little girl. She is everything. She's adorable, and have learned just a lot about like the process of motherhood, because nannies to an extent are like an extended mother. I'm with her like 50 hours a week. So I was talking to somebody, and I was saying how children are, very good reflections of us. Children don't pick up what we say, they pick up what we do. And a lot of times people don't understand that. They think that, oh well, I don't do this around here, I don't do this around her. And it's like, I'm pretty sure regardless if you do it around her or not, she's going to pick it up, because that's just who you are. And for me, I used to like not like kids. Like when I was younger in my 20s and stuff, I was like, I don't want kids. They cost too much money. Like they just, for what? Like what? For what? But now I'm like, oh, I love kids. Like I think that they force you to live in the moment, and they force you to really look at yourself at the end of the day. And a lot of people are not very good at self-reflection or anything like that, so they don't use their children appropriately, to me. And so like I chose not to have children when I was in my 20s. I could have, but I chose not to. And now that I look back, I just wasn't ready. I was not ready to have a child or children. And so I knew that for myself, and I'm very grateful that I have, a chance to experience an essence of motherhood before I get there, because it's work. It is a lot of work, and people just go into it so lightly, and I'm just like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. But what I was gonna say is that healing before anything is important, but healing before motherhood, healing before becoming a father is so important, because the stuff that you haven't healed within yourself will manifest inside your child. And it's not even like the major stuff. I mean, it's major stuff. It's not like little things. It's major stuff, like things like not being able to set boundaries, things like having low self-esteem, things like not knowing your worth. That is translated into your children, and a lot of times we just don't understand that because they're so young. But that's when it starts. It's like, now that I'm in therapy, it's like I'm healing my inner child. I'm not healing my 30-year-old Cyamber. I'm healing the 5-year-old Cyamber, the 7-year-old Cyamber. Whenever trauma happened, that's who I'm healing. So as parents, we have to understand that like what we do now with and to our children is going to affect them in 30-40 years. So we have to be very, very careful of how we speak to them, how we speak around them, how we speak to ourselves, how we treat ourselves, because again, that will manifest in our children, and that's not stressed enough. And then if we're like in a relationship, so our partner typically, if we don't have children, our partner will bring out, certain things about us that we may not like, right? But children will bring out certain things in a relationship that may not be so good. So we just really have to be careful of who we are and who we're, one, having children with, and then two, who we're allowing around our children. Because like I said, kids pick up so much stuff. You take a kid to daycare and you're like, I don't know where he learned that from. It's like they do something and you're like, I don't know where he learned that from. Probably daycare. What are them little kids? Because they like sponges. They are sponges. And so I want to encourage people to really focus on themselves first before they have children. Just like focusing on yourself first before you have your relationship, focus on yourself first before you have children, and really take a look at yourself and say, is this person that I am now going to be the type of mother that I would have wanted, you know, because I had to come to terms with, like, I want to be better, you know, for myself and then for my children, so that what I pass down, I want them to continue to pass down, not try to stop because it was detrimental to their growth and detrimental to who they were as a, you know, a being. And I just think it's so healing at the end of the day. It's so, so important. It's so important. And I just encourage people to heal themselves first, before the relationship, before the child, just before everything, because it just makes life so much easier, and it allows you to understand how to take care of yourself when you are a mother, because all of that stuff gets heightened. If you don't take care of yourself now, you're not going to take care of yourself when you have children, because you really won't have time, you know? So if you put these things into practice now, when you're a mother, you'll know, like, look, I need to take a me day. So can you watch my kid, because I'm about to explode, you know? Like, you'll know how to read and recognize yourself, so that way you don't go into, you know, depression or anything like that, you know, having a child may cause. But again, we just go into things like that so lightly, and it's just like, you cannot do that. You know, kids are such a blessing, and if you're not in the place to receive a blessing, you're not going to accept it for what it is. Let me say that again. If you are not in a place to receive a blessing and recognize it, you're not going to accept it for what it is. Children are such a blessing, but if you're not ready to receive that for what it is, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it. So again, I want to encourage people to heal yourself first. Go to therapy, take self-care days, understand what you look like first before you add more stuff to your plate, because at the end of the day, you can't take a baby off your plate. You can't. They there for forever. Like, people say 18 years, I'm 31, I still call my mama, okay? So she can't be done. She not done. So go out there, heal yourself, you know, get you together, because the better you, the better everyone around you will be for it. Okay? So that's my spiel for the day. Hope you enjoyed it.